Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'll talk about, well, it's just a couple days after Christmas here, so I want to show off what I got. I've been asking for this for a long time, and I got a toolbox. Oh, nice big toolbox. So I just put it together and organized it with a friend today. Really fun. So like in the bottom drawer, all my oil, liquids, nuts, bolts, fire extinguisher, washer fluid, then off this side there's clamps, so it's nice. But yeah, it's the U.S. General 4-tier box. It's the one with the lid from Harbor Freight. But so I got all my tools in there. Well, sockets, wrenches. So I don't really have one singular favorite brand. And I don't really have one brand I have. I just kind of have what I got, kind of like, just it is what it is kind of thing. Like I have a couple homemade ones that I made a while back. But then I have, like normal off-brand stuff. But it works, so. These are my garage tools. My nicer tools are for my other stuff inside. But, so in here I got, try to get you closer, all my wrenches and ratchets. So my wrenches are off to the left with my little, if I need sockets, I just grab a 1/4 inch socket set. This is my metric 12 to 8 mil. Is it 8 to 7? Yeah, 7 to 12 mil. Little speed grab, I just grab it. What I just bought tonight though was a couple things. So I got a new little 1/4 inch ratchet, the 72 teeth one. It's nice. And of course that comes with standard and metric sockets. And I bought these rails and I got these new rainbow colored sockets, which are also metric but 3/8 drive, so which is nice. All I did with those, I drilled a little hole and then I put a screw in there. That one's loose, but the rest of them are pretty tight. Down to a piece of oak board, and I mean, I can always add another one. I left a gap because like I thought these ones might be wider, but they're not as wide as I thought they were. But I still have plenty of room, and you could totally just buy more of these clip things and add them on. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to put the brakes on. There. Because if I lean on it, it's not gonna, yeah. So I got all these rainbow ones today, and then I got these. But I got deep throat for a reason, because I really need metric deep throat stuff. See, I have my standard deep throat sockets, plus my spark plug one back here, and then I got a little bit deeper normal standard size, well, these are metric sizes and standard sizes. But one of the drawers I call it the sacrifice drawer, because it's, well, not sacrifice, but like tools that aren't exactly most, like they're Taiwanese sockets, so stuff like that. These are like my Pittsburgh and Husky sockets. These are my Harbor Freight Pittsburgh sockets. These are my Stanley sockets. No, some of these are Stanley, Husky, and Pittsburgh. These are Stanley. Some of the deep throats are Taiwanese, but these are Stanley, Husky, and Pittsburgh. And then these are all Harbor Freight Pittsburgh ones, except for the back one. And then I got all my wrenches, which I really thought I had more, but I don't. I have a lot more adjustable wrenches than I do real wrenches, but I have my smallest 1/4 inch and 5/16 down to 8 mil, 10 mil, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, and then all these ones. But see, I'll get some of these older ones at like Goodwill. This is a Proto made in the US. So I mean, it's not like it's a bad wrench. It's just they're really cheap. I've got these, this one at Harbor Freight. These two I found in a junked car at a junkyard. SK. I don't even know what brand some of these are, but they're free tools. I'm not gonna turn off. Like I got over here. See, it's forged in the U.S., but it's an old Sears one, so It's just kind of baffles me. Workman's Choice, that's Taiwan. But like these ones, I love these ones. They're thinner, handled, but they're pretty decently heavy. They're old Mac tool ones, and they actually still have. This is way old. This is from like 1960s when they didn't even have their logo yet. This is just the normal stamped Mac Tools one. These still are under warranty. I asked the Mac Tools guys at work, and yeah, they're still under warranty. Like I have a Craftsman one. I have more Craftsman wrenches. It's just they're kind of. I don't remember where I put all of them. I think I still have some in my truck, so I just have tools everywhere. Popular Mechanics, Taiwan. But like there's Stanley. And then I got my Stanley ratchet. Higher teeth, and that's like a 60. And then Truecraft. It's okay. Then I got my new Pittsburgh one, 72 teeth, which is really nice. And then my little 45 Stanley tooth one. Then I got the adapters in the back here for 1/2 inch, 3/8. I do have a 1/4 one, I don't remember where I put it. And then I got a extension for those. Then my 3/8 extension in the back hidden behind these. And then a little, whatchamacallit, you know, the T's. Then I got the screwdrivers in the side here. So that's Phillips and that's regular. So that's, and so the box, there's these 2 tabs, which lock the rest of the drawers when the lid's closed. So if I were to close the lid right now, there's a little lock. That one's already open. Okay, see the little lock? This one's already unlocked. See how I can't close it? But this one, undo the lock, it's locked. I think that's kind of fun. But then on the side here, it comes with this little tray. You can get more add-ons on there, like you can get a side table. But I got all of my 1/2 inch drive sockets. These are impact, and I have some normal littler ones over here. I don't have a 1/2 inch drive ratchet, like a normal one. I have my torque wrench ratchet, but I don't have a normal one. Anyway, moving on. So in the first skinny drawer here, I have, not very much, just scissors, split ring, pliers. There's a special name for these. They're just the normal, it's wire strippers, but they're the jaw wire stripper. They'll take the wire. These are my cheap ones. My better ones are in the house. But then I have some normal wire strippers and thickness gauge and little wire brush and a pick. I still haven't decided what that drawer is going to be yet, but like this one is nut drivers and Craftsman. Yeah, I'm trying to Craftsman screwdrivers. Torx bits, vice grips, and bit screwdriver. Then in the deep, this is the sacrifice tool drawer I was talking about. It's like ratchets I don't really care about. So spare glasses and like cheap, like, I know it says Master Mechanic, but this doesn't feel that smooth. I like the other ones. They're more refined, I guess. I don't know. This is a Harbor Freight. This is an old Harbor Freight one. And it actually does skip gears if you go too hard one way. And this is some cheap Taiwanese one. So if I need to get something off that's got a hard knot, I'll just put one at the... I call them the sacrifice sockets because they're all like not named right. I mean, yes, there's a single Husky one in here. That's about it. I mean, there's some Stanleys, but the rest are like Chinese or Taiwanese. And if I need a bolt that needs to come off and I have the right size, I won't use the nice sockets. I'll use these, and I'll put on that, put on a pry bar, and just snap. If it breaks, it breaks. Oh well. Life goes on, right? Okay. And for the big drawer, it's on this side, I have most of my pliers, needle nose, pipe wrench, torque wrench, adjustable wrenches, my really long screw. Like, I can't fit this in over there because it's too long. So I have it in here, a couple chisels, a couple loose Allens, some mini pliers, that kind of stuff. And this one is my, kind of like the power tools. This will be filled with my cordless power tools once I get like my Milwaukee Impact and my stuff like that. But right now it's like my air hose, my file, my really big pair of ice grips. Like these are huge. It's weigh like 4 pounds. Cordless drill, corded drill, hammer, fiber, 2 foot by 2.5. No, 3 foot by 1 foot square. And some angle grinder discs, angle grinder wire brush for the drill. But I'm gonna show you down here, so I'm gonna have to lower you down here. Down a little bit. Sorry, I don't really like anything, but it is what it is, right? Right. So down here, I have my liquids. So like my oil, some spray paint. Kind of like the consumables that I use. I have some, there we go. Now we're short enough. Okay, so I got like my liquid wrench, my 3-in-1, my Mr. Oil right here. 10W40 oil that I just did the oil change on my Honda Passport on. Got some of my big T-handle Allen wrenches, nuts and bolts in the back with a valve, spring depressor, fire extinguisher because that's always more nuts and bolts in that box, and some funnels, car wash stuff, and a sander in the back, and my headlight for my Honda, but I'm getting there. Where's the little stuff? Yeah, so it's got some nice big metal casters on this thing. I like it. I'm gonna go freehand with you there. So, oh, and then my clamps are there. So it's really nice to push it around. It's pretty easy for such a big thing. But yeah, that was my toolbox. I'm really happy with it. Now I can do more videos out in the garage with tool stuff because I can just be right there and grab it instead of trying to fuss around through my tools. Like, I need 1/2-inch wrench. There, 1/2-inch wrench. Or 1/2-inch. So these go. Only thing I'm not happy with is like, if I want to see what size it is, I cut them on the side and see what size sockets are. But you'll be just like, this is 10 mil on this for the D throws. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wait. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And then I got, so I'll figure it out, because like, it's just the smaller ones that I'll get used to. But if I have a loose bolt I need to tighten in, I'll just put it in the socket and then see what fits. So that's that. But you gotta really assemble this thing yourself. You know, it took me and my friend about an hour and a half. It doesn't take too long, but it's getting it there. So, but yeah, I really like this part. You just lift up on the handle a little bit.